If you're a 7-time world champion and a 12-time New Zealand champion in your chosen sport, it's fair to say you know a little bit about it, and that certainly describes Sprintec Boats CEO Peter Coey. His company, the sponsors of the very competitive Group A class. Roaring to go after a forced layoff, current New Zealand #1, Simon Gibbon.
I'm Si Gibbon from North Canterbury, down in the mainland, and driving the Novus Autoglass Group A boat.
The layoff meant some more development time for the Novus team.
We've made a number of changes, predominantly minor changes on the off-season, but it all adds to hopefully some quicker times at the end of the day, so yeah. Round one's always the most important, really. It's really challenging in terms of the way the point systems work, so you can't afford to have a bad round, so you really want to start your championship off with first, second or third, ideally. Yeah.
Group A, NZ #3 from last season's racing was Wanganui's Ross Travers, along with navigator Amanda Kitto, and their boat Radioactive.
Well, basically we've got the same package what we ended the last 2 seasons ago with. We're all set to go for last new season, but unfortunately it was cancelled with COVID, so we've got the same package again. Round one is just to have it basically just get used to the boat again. It's been a while since we've been on it. Just make sure we finish the day at reasonably, hopefully the pointy end of the field. Just getting out there, having a great day and just getting on, meeting all the other competitors that we haven't seen for a while and having a beer at the end of the day.
The all-conquering PSP racing team would be represented in Sprintec Group A by 4-time champ Ollie Silverton and navigator Jess Sid.
We're running the same. Motor's had a tickle up, but there's no changes. It's just got new bits that's replacing old worn-out bits that had a thrashing from last year. So nothing new, man. We're just going to go out. We had pace last year, and we're just going to go out and continue to put that pace on the track today.
For Ollie, it was a chance to retake the title. Many thought he would never lose.
Yeah, obviously our main competitor is Si and Sarah in the Novus boat, and yeah, we have a great rivalry with them. It's good banter, it's good fun, and it's really competitive racing. So it's good that they're here. You can't forget about Ross Travers. He's a bit of an underdog, old smoko, so he'll be toiling away in the background, and no doubt he'll be there at the end of the day as well.
Well, this is the top 6 of the Sprintec Boats Group A class, and first to go will be Doug Twist and Brodie Maguire in Extreme. Now, this is a small block Chevy, 650 horsepower, Stinger hull and a Scott jet unit, which is pretty much the combination for the Group A boats. Slightly more modified, in fact more than slightly more modified than a Group B machine. But certainly not the unlimited. Oh, and he's gone wrong. Oh, the navigational errors that have happened today are extreme, to pardon the pun there of the Extreme boat's name. But that is a navigational error there for Doug Twist. So that means he's not going to go any further, I wouldn't think. So that's going to be a DNF here, I would think. Oh, now just to add insult to injury, he's got the hairpin wrong as well, and it looks like he's sucked in a whole lot of weed into the grate, which is the water induction for these jet sprint boats, and that means that that boat won't be going any further, I don't think. Sometimes you can clear it by blipping the throttle, but no, these guys are heading straight back to the start line. So that's a bad start for Doug Twist and Brodie Maguire. Next to go, this is TNT, this is Brent Thompson and the experienced David Toms. This is the Motor Preparation sponsored boat. It's immaculate, and that gold paint job has to be seen to be believed. The television picture's certainly not doing it justice. Fast in the top 9 as well. 49.505. Let's see what they can do here. Watch for the split times. Need to be in the low 30s, I would think. They want to go any further. This is the second elimination. We started with 9. We cut them to 6. We'll cut them again to 3. 31.10. So that is a good split for Brent Thompson, driver, with the experienced David Toms doing the navigation. Brent is a mechanical engineer. David is a farmer. They work their way down towards the finish line now, looking for a better time than the 49.5, and they get it, 49.078. So that is the time to beat. That is the time posted, the first time posted in the top 6 here for the Sprintec boats. 49.078. Matt Harrop and Hayden George next to go. This is Moistaz, No Limits Racing. Another one that's been pretty darn quick. Had some problems with navigation in the qualifying that culminated in 3 DNFs, but they eventually posted a time in the top 9. They ran 48.170 to be right in the mix. Let's see what it'll be this time. No Limits Racing is a jet speed hull with a Scott jet unit, 700 horsepower Chevy sitting in behind driver and navigator. Split time 30.13, so that is the quickest split they've run so far, so they're on target to go maybe under the 48-second mark. We'll wait and see. They work their way around the islands here. This is a wonderful course venue for round 1 of the PSP New Zealand Jetsprint Championships. Down to the finish line now, 47.070. They lost a little bit of time on the run home, but that is still a competitive time for Sprintec Boats Group A. Next to go, 4-time champions, Ollie Silverton and Jess Sitt. PSP Racing is the boat, 672 horsepower Chevy Sprintec GFX, a brand new hull from Peter Coe's Sprintec outfit, and a Southern Jet. Top 9 time was a 47.026. What are we going to do here? Split time will need to be around about the 30-second mark to match the time of Matt Harrop. He's run the best time so far, that 47.070. Coming up to the split, 29.45. Well, we've cracked the 30-second mark. Has Ollie Silverton and Jess Sitt. 29.45 at the split. Now this is going to transfer into quite some time. They had been fast before, 47.02 in the 9, 46.064 in the 6. That's the fastest run we've seen. That's a great performance for Ollie and Jess. 2NZ. They say that number 2 always tries harder. We'll wait and see. This is 3NZ. This is Ross Travers and Amanda Kitto in Radioactive. The boat is a Stinger hull with a 410 Chevy of unknown horsepower. Playing it pretty close to his chest is Ross Travers, a man that has been there and done that, known for his smooth driving. Oh, and he was very smooth coming out of the hairpin. That's the money corner here at Hastings. You've got to get that one absolutely dead right. And then, of course, you've got to go the right way around this multi-corner rotation. And that's caught so many out in the qualification rounds. Remember, before the first elimination, 5 qualification rounds. 29.74 at the split. Not quite the 29.45 of Ollie Silverton, but there or thereabouts. Now, can he bring it home? So we wait as they work their way down to the finish line now. Is it going to be better than the 46.06? It isn't. 46.816, currently second fastest for Ross Travers and Amanda Kitto in Radioactive. One to come, and this is the defending champion. Cy and Sarah Gibbon, husband and wife combination. The boat is Novus Autoglass. They took the continuous run of championships from Ollie Silverton and Jess Sitt 2 seasons ago, and they've got an engine issue. Well, we saw this a little bit in the qualifying as well. You see it where the boat just cuts out, and when that happens, there's no steering and no braking. Well, there's no braking anyway in any of these boats, but when the motor stops, you go straight ahead. You don't get to corner, and that's what we've seen already. And we've seen it again now for Cy Gibbon. Oh, this is the worst possible outcome they could happen. The first elimination, and they're going to be out. The defending champions. Novus Glass Repairs and Replacement. The NZ number 1 is gone here at Hastings. No time will be registered, and that is it for Cy and Sarah Gibbon. So drama in the top 6 here, but it's PSP Racing's Ollie Silverton and Jess sit at 6 on top, 46.068, Pace Radioactive in second.